What's up, gigglers?
Gary, fix the Wi-Fi.
Manifest that shit.
We can't be managed. I mean, the day just got away from me.
What's up, my granular gigglers?
Mm-hmm.
You guys think I'm going to run out of G words? I won't.
And it's kind of crazy that we've never once thought to look up just a bunch of G words and have them on standby, because that preparation would be
Too much.
Too much for us.
Too much admin. It's like when you're ordering food at a restaurant. I don't prepare. I want the pressure, because pressure makes diamonds. You got to think on the spot. Do you want a grilled cheese or rigatoni? What do you want?
You don't look up a menu before you go to a restaurant?
No, I live life on the edge. I live life by the seat of my pants.
One of my favorite things to do is in the Uber on the way to the restaurant is look up the menu.
That's very trendy. A lot of girls in their 30s talk about it.
Okay.
Wait, can we say one thing?
What? No. One, you insulted me. You're like, yeah, it's a fad. Like, get over it. You didn't think of that. And two, you had to bring my age into it. I don't know if you're upset because I was with my other friends this weekend. But the passive aggressive is not what I need on this Monday morning.
I started a war. I posted my bachelorette bit about a girl being on a bachelorette with a girl named Stephanie and how it's a cult.
It is, though.
Your other best friend is Stephanie. And I didn't say anything. I just put it out there. And if you guys take it that way, that's on you.
Stephanie literally said to the whole entire bachelorette, she was like, and Paige's other best friend basically called me a Karen. And no, I'm having the most Mondayest Monday.
Well, you partied for 4 days.
Post bachelorette ever. First of all, I'm red as a lobster.
It'll turn tan.
I don't know how I even did this to myself. I'm usually so good with my sunscreen and reapplying, and I was just honestly, I was yapping too much that the time got away from me. I forgot.
You were on bridesmaid duty. You had shit to do. You weren't there to just, apply sunscreen. You had to be at her beck and call.
No, truly. It is actually so hard to be a bridesmaid. I got these cute little bags for all the girls, Stony Clover bags. And I shoved them a bunch through PR, put PR in all of them. Mm-hmm. And then we got matching pajamas that were super cute.
No, it looks so fun.
It was so fun. It's so funny. Actually, one of the girls said this on The Bachelorette, and I've only been on 2 bachelorette parties. 2 is enough for me. 2's enough. I'm done. But one of the girls was like, I am just so happy. I go on a lot of bachelorette parties, and a lot of them are about the guy. You're holding a sign with the guy's face on it. They're talking about the guy you're marrying. And she was like, and I truly don't think we discussed men once this weekend. And I was sitting there and I was like, wait, we literally have not talked about we've talked about men, but not their actual significant others. We truly didn't talk about Stephanie's future husband that much at all.
It's a send-off for the girls to just embrace this is the last time we're all together without you having to be my husband, the old ball and chain.
And it is funny to be that. I think also bachelorette parties are kind of, even though it's about your friend getting married, it is kind of a reminder that people are in all different places in their lives. The girls that were married, the girls that were engaged, the girls that were single, and to be able to be oh, I'm not falling behind. I'm just at a different spot. I think it's a good reminder.
Everyone's a piece of popcorn and we all pop at different times.
So true.
That's what Mel Robbins says. I mean, she didn't say that. She said let them.
But again, I will say Miami is just so great for a bachelorette. It truly is.
It truly is. Also, another thing about talking about husbands, there's a really funny comic, Erica Rhodes, who said something about if your friend talks about her husband too much, she's in a bad relationship. The friends that rarely talk about their husbands are in a good relationship. If you know too much about her husband, it's either she's complaining about him all the time or asking questions. Honestly, he shouldn't be a topic.
Yeah.
Once you're married, like, I don't want to talk about it. I want to talk about who's the situationship.
Yeah. Do you want to know what we did actually? Like majority of the girls were married or like about to get married, and we weren't even talking about their significant others. We were talking about like their ex, like drama from like 3 ex-boyfriends
I love
ago.
that because you're so
like,
not connected to it anymore. That you can actually
vintage drama. Like that's what I like.
Thrift dating.
I'm like, wait, and how old were you when this happened?
You know, this morning I actually was like rubbing my face and my ring was like turned towards me and I accidentally scratched my face. So sometimes like being married's not all that.
Yeah, it's not.
I did also get in a fight with Des because he wrote a book. Mm-hmm. You know, he wrote a book called My Dad Was Nearly James Bond because his dad was like this like hot actor who auditioned for James Bond once. And I never read the book. And he always gets mad at me that I never read the book. And I'm like, tell me about yourself. I'm not going to research you. Like, tell it to me.
Right.
But then I ordered it when he was gone last month.
That's so nice of you to support.
No, I wanted to support a man in the arts to see what it's like over there. And then I started reading it. And he was like, yeah, it's all these like life lessons, all these important things that happened to me. And I was like, so I'm not in it? And he was like, yeah, I wrote it 15 years ago. And I'm like, so I'm not important to you.
So I'm not.
So I'm not reading a book about your life that isn't about how important I was in your life. I don't need to be gaslit.
Does it have stories of past relationships?
I haven't read it yet.
Did you? Did you write about Des in our book?
He's mentioned. Also, I noticed, shout out your New York Times article, they did say Miss DeSorbo and Miss Burner. Are they supposed to say MRS Burner because I'm married? Or it's MS because I kept my last name?
I think it's MS because you kept your last name. I think MS can be either or. So when like you don't know, you just put Ms.
Also, Grace was laughing that the title of the New York Times article called you a millennial. And I'm like, it didn't call her a millennial. She's a millennial. And she was like, it's just very millennial. Again, why are we bringing age into this New York Times?
Can I have a day? Can I have a literal day? Can I have a literal
I don't even need a day. I need 8 hours. Give me 8 hours.
I need 8 hours of shit just not attacking me.
No, so we always say that the M word is a slur, calling someone a millennial.
No, it truly is.
The New York Times came for your... They go, look at this millennial doing a lot of stuff because she has a lot of years.
Look at this dumb bitch.
No, it was a great article. Everyone should read it. And you were doing real like poses. Like,
no, it was after that shoot that I bought my hip stretch.
Like, it was after that shoot that I tore my ACL.
No, literally, I felt old.
But Grace, if you didn't get the newsletter last week, it's because it didn't go out because Grace is on vacation and she didn't trust us with it.
I miss Grace.
She's finally back. She literally texted us that she missed us so much because she thinks she has Stockholm syndrome. And that's the kind of relationship we want to have with our employees. No, thank God Grace is back. Everything felt off. I was questioning everything around me. I just felt off kilter.
I have 2 unpopular opinions that I said out loud at the I said one of them out loud at the bachelorette party and no one really agreed. And the second one,
oh, so you thought it was popular and then it wasn't. I love those.
No, I knew it was going to be unpopular, but I just wanted to like take the temperature of the crowd.
I love that you had a new crowd this weekend that you were like figuring out. You're like, okay, this audience is, a little tight. You had to butter them up.
One of them is sometimes I think sleeping in my makeup makes my skin better.
Yeah, you've been saying that. I saw that on like a clip somewhere and I was like, let's stop with the misinformation online. There's enough fake news.
I think if you do it twice a quarter, not going to kill you.
Oh, obviously.
And my second unpopular opinion, did I mean to like literally oven roast my body in Miami this weekend? I didn't. I wanted to be SPF queen, but you get going, you get drinking, you get talking, you literally forget. I actually think the sun I haven't seen the sun in so many months. I needed that full weekend of vitamin D just blasting me.
Wait, so what you're saying is multiple times a quarter,
Yes.
you can do whatever the fuck you want. That's called balance. Also, the fact we're saying the word quarter is so funny.
I've been saying it a lot lately because you want to know what? People say it to me a lot.
Yeah.
And I just recently buckled down and figured out what they were talking
Yeah,
about.
people have said so. I remember
I'm
people were like, well, in
obsessed.
Q3. And you were like,
Yeah,
when the
I'm
fuck
like,
is
what?
Q3? What are we playing, Minecraft?
I'm like, when are those months again?
I know I've been trying to understand things. I actually just posted a video and I wanted your thoughts. It's a hot take about tariffs. Are you familiar with the tariffs?
I am.
How familiar are you with the tariffs?
Well, I mean, don't quiz me on it, but I've heard the term.
So I heard the term too, and I think that there are things that should be tariffed that aren't being tariffed right now. These are the things that should actually be tariffed.
I just feel like we're so colonial right now.
It's so again vintage.
I mean, if there's a measles outbreak, what are we
all
to do?
Take us all out. So these are things that should actually be tariffed. Tell me if you agree. Labradoodles.
You hate a labradoodle.
I don't like them because they have elbows. The long ones have elbows. They have arms. They look like they could grab something, and they're inbred. There's too many. There's too many.
I've met a couple doodles that I fuck with.
I like anything little, but the big ones, they also have beady eyes.
I have seen a couple on TikTok where I'm like, that's a human.
A human in a dog suit.
Yeah, and that's scary. Okay.
Okay, next. Chamoy pickles.
I feel like they're out anyway.
Okay, but I feel like we should tariff them still.
Yeah, tariff them.
Are they out?
Shoot, I forgot this isn't your ins and outs list. It's your tariffs.
I go, this is not about in or out. This is about tariffing. This is an economic, and whatever. This is econ. Okay.
Have you ever had a chamoy pickle?
No, and I'm upset that I know what it is.
Wait, you don't like sour candies?
I do. I don't like spicy. I had an airhead before.
Oh my God. I'm trying to think. We've never eaten candy together.
Because I'm a savory girl. I only eat cheeseburgers.
Yeah, you never dessert with me ever.
No, Des will dessert alone. He will have his own girl dinner and have ice cream and cookies and chocolate, and I'll sit there and I'm like, I had chicken parmesan, I'm good. That's the one of the least fun things about me.
Yeah. You'll sometimes have some ice cream, but then you get a tummy ache.
Yeah, I mean, I'll dabble. I love a birthday cake. I do show the fuck up for a birthday.
Okay.
I'm first in line for a birthday cake. So if anyone talks bad about me, I support birthdays. Pickleball equipment should be tariffed.
I think so as well.
Viagra.
You're so against pickleball. Do you think anyone will ever be able to get you to play pickleball?
No, I'm definitely, this is the thing. The second I start playing, I'm going to get obsessed with it and addicted, and you're going to have to I'm going to want to quit Giggly Squad to go on the pickleball pro tour. Pickleball to me is smoking cigarettes.
What if you were like, Paige, I can't go on another Giggly Squad tour because I have to join the Olympic pickleball team?
See, that's not even funny to me. That's just what my life's going to be.
Yeah, I could see it.
It's literally why I don't do cocaine, because I'm afraid I'm going to get on that court and start feeling confidence in myself I haven't felt since my college years and be like, this is what I was meant to do. And then my dad will be proud of me. And next thing you know, you're like, oh, I really liked Hannah's videos. Why doesn't she make videos anymore? I'm competing in Germany.
Yeah. No, that's true.
Okay, this I'm very serious about. Viagra needs to be tariffed. Mm-hmm. I think if you can't get it up, that's the universe telling you you're done. You're good. That's not your selection. Put it down. Leave it alone.
You know what's interesting? I feel like as women, we have so many... We're nuanced. We're multifaceted. We have layers. We have so many inside things with just other women that only women would really know. Our single female behavior that we don't want the men to know about. I feel like the men have a certain number of those things as well, not even close to ours. But one of those things I think that the men only they know is like Viagra. Did you know that you can get like basically a Viagra, like a gas station version of Viagra at like gas stations?
See, I saw those and I thought it was a bit.
Like that's a real thing. And I think that more men take Viagra than they tell. Like I feel like I've definitely slept with a guy where he was on Viagra and I didn't know. Like I think it's one of those things that they keep really like hush hush, but I'm like, why? Tell us about it.
It's so funny that like stuff like that's available at gas stations. Like that's how
Like I wonder, are they embarrassed? And it's also like why do they need it at like a certain age? And like what age did they start? Like I think they were taking it more in their 20s than we think.
What? I did during my special, I was doing crowd work with a guy who said that he took a Viagra pill like at noon the day of his wedding, and I was like, were you just standing at the altar like hard?
No.
Like what? And I guess because he wanted to have sex that night and he knew he was gonna drink a lot, but like are men just
like they're self-medicating because of
we're
like
starting
drinking.
a whole conspiracy. I'm like, every man's addicted to Viagra. It's an epidemic, you guys.
I'm like, they love gambling and little blue pills. They must
Wait,
be
like
stopped.
they have a supplier, like, yo, I got my guy, I got my hookup. Yo, let me get an eighth of Viagra.
Like I literally think they're taking it more than we know.
Oh,
Someone needs to do an
God.
investigation.
Oh God. I just think let nature take its course. It's not meant to be.
And more people need to let nature take its course, you know?
That's like our motto for the day.
No, I think, wow, I needed that because that's what I now think about any mean commenter. And I'm going to let nature take its course.
Let nature take its course. Oh, I also have a good mental health moment.
Oh, okay. I could use it.
This is like something I've seen before for years, but I need to remind myself. Your ego is not your amigo. Paige.
Yeah.
It's really fucking important.
No, I feel like it is too.
Because I feel like as girls, we're like, we want to be confident and we teach ourselves all this stuff. But then if you have too big of an ego, it hurts you.
Yeah.
And sometimes I realize that I have to check, if I check my ego, all my problems go away. A lot of the times I'm frustrated is literally just my ego thinking I should be doing something or someone should have treated me a type of way. But if you just say, that's my ego and that's not my amigo.
It's none of my business.
It's none of my business, which goes back to our other theory that nothing's our business.
Whenever I get questions about what my rings are or what my jewelry is in general, usually the answer is Majori. And that's because Majori makes fine jewelry for every day. And it's really the easiest jewelry to stack and like create the cutest looks. Stacking jewelry truly is like playing. You start with something that excites you and then you can mix it up, stack your favorites, and you can also double what your favorites are. You really can't get it wrong. There's no like, oh my God, I can't believe she put that ring with that ring. Like it truly is just fun. All of Majori's pieces are designed in-house and handcrafted by world-renowned jewelers committed to quality craftsmanship as well as ethical and sustainable jewelry production. Majori's spring sale, the stacking event, is also coming soon. So start your cart now and shop your favorite styles. You can play, mix, and stack in-store, in-app, or Majori.com. Summer is here, and you know what that means. A lot of strapless dresses, a lot of bold colors, just easy breezy, effortless looks. But you also need undergarments for that, and that's where Honeylove comes into play. Honeylove is redefining modern shapewear with real comfort and serious support. Their newest innovation is the Mesh Sculpt, and it's the ultimate summer shapewear. It's super lightweight, breathable, and it's not sacrificing your shapewear. It's still going to keep you cool while still delivering you that sculpted silhouette. The reason I love Honeylove is its targeted compression soothes and shapes exactly where you want it and eases up on the places that you don't. Honeylove's best-selling Superpower Short is also their go-to. It has targeted compression technology that distinguishes between areas where you want more support and then the areas where you're like, let's get a little less compression here. And we've all been there where we're like struggling to take our shapewear off, and Honeylove just doesn't have that problem. Their Super Power Short has 100% cotton, and you don't have to take your entire thing off just to use the bathroom. So treat yourself to the most comfortable shapewear on earth and save 20% off site-wide at honeylove.com/giggly. Use our exclusive link to get 20% off honeylove.com/giggly. After your purchase, they'll ask you where you heard about them. Please support our show and tell them that Giggly Squad sent you. Experience the new standard in shapewear with Honeylove. It's the summer, which means it's hotter outside, you're going on spontaneous trips, and you don't have time to get a yeast infection, a UTI. But with Wisp, you can get sexual health care you need same day without stepping foot in a doctor's office. Get same day prescription for BV, yeast, UTI, STI, and emergency contraception with discreet delivery to your home for free in all 50 states. So if you're traveling this summer, don't be nervous that you don't have medicine if something were going to happen. Wisp has you covered. You can now also treat for STIs from the comfort of your home with Wisp's diagnostic testing kits. Each kit comes with a test and a consultation. There are 8 different kits available where you can test for BV, yeast, herpes, STIs, HPV, and more. Whether it's the discomfort of waiting rooms, the uncertainty of symptoms, or the frustration of delayed answers, these kits offer you something powerful: clarity, quickly, and with compassionate follow-through from the licensed medical providers at Wisp. Trusted by over 1.5 million patients, try Wisp for yourself and see how they're changing the game for access to women's health. Take 15% off your first order with code GIGGLY at HelloWisp.com. That's HelloWisp.com. Prescription products require a consultation with a healthcare provider, and medications are available if medically appropriate. Must be 18 or older. Restrictions apply. See website for full details.
This episode of Giggly Squad is brought to you by McDonald's, and the snack wrap is back. I'm freaking out because it was introduced to McDonald's in 2006. Shout out to my millennial girlies. And it's been on top of mind. I wake up in the middle of the night and I'm like, where's the snack wrap? Turns out it is back. It's the comeback story of a lifetime, and it's now available with one of 2 sauces, ranch or spicy. I'm more of a ranch girl because I have anxiety, but if you live life on the edge, I totally support the spicy snack wrap. It has a spicy pepper sauce, probably great for your sinuses, but don't quote me on that. I'm not a doctor. And it has juicy white meat chicken, shredded lettuce, melty cheese, creamy ranch, all wrapped in a soft tortilla. Ooh, literally need one right now. Try the snack wrap that broke the internet at a McDonald's near you. Enjoy the snack wrap for the first time in 9 years. I'm obsessed. It's so easy to just grab at any time of the day, morning, night. Eat that snack wrap. Look, sometimes life gets a little crazy. Some of us could be a little spontaneous, and you never know what's going to happen. And that's why I love having Kachava's whole body meal shakes to keep my body and mind nourished all day. Especially when I'm on the run. Every now and then, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so hungry. What am I going to do? And I can't find a good full balanced meal anywhere in the vicinity, especially when I'm on the road. And ordering food could take so long and it's so unhealthy. I can't keep eating fast food, and that's when I discovered Kachava. It's a whole body meal with plant-based protein that actually tastes delicious. With 25 grams of plant protein, 26 vitamins and minerals, 6 grams of fiber, 85 plus superfoods, nutrients, and plant-based ingredients. And has 5 indulgent flavors: chocolate, vanilla, chai, matcha, and coconut acai. I love them all. I also sometimes will be running late, and I love putting some Kachava in some oat milk, sometimes some water, sometimes already a green tea that I have. Put 2 scoops, mix it together, and that's my breakfast on the go. Fuel your daily adventures with Kachava. Go to Kachava.com and use code GIGGLY for 15% off your next order. That's Kachava, Kachava.com, code GIGGLY for 15% off.
One thing that is my business, today is my child's birthday.
Wait, you have to do something fun for her. Like, you have to make her like a fun cat cake or something.
You know what I think? I'm going to make her a tuna flavored martini tonight. I saw girls on TikTok just shaking up like a tuna flavored little drink.
It's so can you please take a photo
in a martini glass, and I think Daphne will.
Do you know what's a joy in my life I'll never have a high of and feel good of again? I'll never reach this level of happiness. Did you have Mr. Softy as a kid?
Yeah, like at the ice cream truck. Wait,
Wait,
you want to know what? We didn't have Mr. Softy, but we had an ice cream truck.
Did it make that song?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, ours was It's a Small World.
Not the same, but I guess similar
Okay.
genre. Similar
Okay,
genre.
and our lady had long brown curly hair, and I loved it. And I don't remember her name, but I always used to get 2 ice creams because my dad was obsessed with me.
Because I was the favorite.
And I could never choose.
You're so funny. And he would eat it. He would end
And
up
he
eating
would say,
it.
yeah, get whatever you want, Paige. My
You know-
dad would come out and buy all the kids, all the neighborhood kids, ice cream from the ice cream truck.
So he was popular.
He was so popular. And now that I think about it, like he would just take out a wad of cash from his back pocket, no rubber band, no wallet, throw us a couple fives, and just like,
Look, you're mafia affiliated, and I don't judge you for that. And page 6, if you're listening, it's a joke. Okay, it's a joke. I do think with the ice cream trucks though, like it was pretty drug trafficking of them. Like we'd all be
Totally.
playing in the yard, and then they would do it, and obviously all the kids would be like, "Mommy, I need it, mommy," and then they'd be like, "What are you gonna do? Let your kid cry?"
It was like when you started to hear that sound, it was like, what's the procedure? Like people just started, kids went
Tweaking.
frantic.
Tweaking
They started
out,
literally tweaking.
chucking themselves at the fence like a.
And it's like she can slow down. She sees you like getting crazy. Like obviously you're coming to the truck. She's gonna wait for you. You know, like what the fuck else did she have to do?
You turn into fucking zombies that are about to eat a brain. It got crazy. I would always get the strawberry shortcake thingy.
Oh, on a popsicle.
Yeah.
I would always get something with a gumball in it.
Ew.
I
Wait,
know.
ew.
That's why I also then always got an ice cream sandwich because I needed the chocolate to offset my gumball.
And also, they could have all these crazy colors, and you just like be playing for the rest of the day, and your whole face is just blue.
You know
Those
what
are the good old
actually
days.
makes me happy that you lived in the city and you still experienced the ice cream truck because I feel like that's quite a suburban
it's
thing.
very different to what you experienced. Like it was a different person every day in the truck. Like we didn't
Different
know
shift.
the person in the different
Yeah.
shifts. They're very busy. There's a lot of different trucks going around, and they would stop everywhere all the time. They were all over the place. It was crazy. But thank you for that. I did have a little bit of a childhood.
I'm happy. No, I'm proud.
Oh, did you hear there's a breast milk flavored ice cream?
That's unsettling.
I think it's a promotional thing, but it definitely got me to click.
You know what? Question about breastfeeding.
Mm-hmm.
Not that you're going to know.
I won't. I literally was like, why am I saying yeah? Oh, yeah.
Okay, like say like I didn't say we had a baby at the same time, okay? And I couldn't produce milk, but I wanted my child to be breastfed. Technically, you could breastfeed my child
Yes.
because you're producing milk.
I think back then, all the ladies would just like breastfeed each other's babies. Like there'd just be a commune, and they'd all, everyone
right.
would suckle.
Everyone helped out.
Yeah.
And during COVID, like women couldn't get breast milk, and I remember seeing like on the internet people were like selling their breast milk and like all of the and like giving it to people that didn't have any, whatever. And I think there was like a shortage on formula, and they were really like freaking out. My question is,
Oh, you've thought about this.
yes, I've thought about this, and anybody I'm just wondering why it's not a thing. There's farmers markets all over. I don't expect like the big grocery stores to like be doing this, but I'm wondering why you can't just like go and buy organic. Obviously it's organic, it's coming from your body, but like why you can't just go buy breast milk for your baby. Like why is the option your own breast milk or formula? You know, why isn't there an in-between for the moms who maybe want to breastfeed but for whatever reason can't or don't want to?
Maybe because it's really hard to make sure the breast milk is coming from a good source.
A good place, a good cow.
Is it coming from a good place? And is it coming with love and honesty and truth.
Well, I mean, obviously I haven't thought out all the details, but there would be
Yes.
some type of testing center. Like
Yeah.
you bring your breast milk in, it gets
Yeah.
tested, it's deemed okay, and then it goes on the shelves.
Yeah, I mean, so much breast milk I feel like gets thrown away or like is frozen, doesn't get used. Actually, we don't know anything about breast milk.
Unless you only make enough for your own baby. But I don't know.
I think some people some people breast milk.
Breastfeed.
It's kind of crazy that that's the
No,
only reason we have boobs.
If you really think about it, this was actually one of the topics on my bachelorette. Like, are you going to breastfeed? Yes, no, why not?
Wait, that's intense.
Yeah.
What kind of mother are you gonna be?
No, you want to know what? It was so nice hearing other people's perspectives on like yes or no if they're going to, what their reasoning would be. Like one girl said her reasoning would be she didn't want to because she feels like her boobs are like a very big part of her sexual relationship with her husband, and she was like nervous if it would get like taken out of that, and like they, not that they like really rely on it, but like I was like, wait, I totally get that logic.
She's like, my man just likes me for my titties, and if and after that, I have nothing to bring to the table.
No, well, I said I can't relate whatsoever.
You go look as if she's like, look, I looked at Paige and I said, that's not the life I want to live.
I was like, I absolutely will be breastfeeding. I can't wait to get these puppies like big and see what they look like in tops.
It is. I know a lot of my friends who don't have big boobs and then get boobs, and they like love their boobs when they're breastfeeding. Like it's like very fun.
Yeah,
for them.
I just like can't wait to see what they look like. You know?
Me too.
I don't even know how we got here, but
How did we get here? I've been watching stuff.
what have you been watching?
I watched all of Adolescence.
And what did you think?
I thought it was amazing. The one shot thing stressed me the fuck out.
It's dark and twisted.
It got me nervous because I would mess up. Like 40 minutes in, I would flub a line and be like, sorry, we gotta start over, guys.
Yeah. And that actor, the kid, that was his first acting role.
That's insane. He was spectacular.
I feel like I've been hearing that more and more when people are talking about shows, and they'll be like, and they never acted. Oh, Hacks. She'd never acted before, and she was like saying it on an interview.
Yeah.
And then I saw another thing, like Cameron Diaz, her first like huge movie, the first role she ever got, she had never acted before.
Wow.
You know?
I do
Isn't that
think another
crazy?
mental health moment we could learn from this is I think when you're a natural at something, like when you're meant to do something, you can just do it. And some people are just like really fucking talented. Find what you're meant to do. And then it feels easy.
Yeah.
I also think acting is like,
You just have to feel the role.
yeah, just like, what's your motive? Figure out your character. That kid was amazing. But also, it really, like, if the cameraman tripped, like, 55 minutes in, they'd have to start over. Like, I couldn't handle that. I couldn't handle that pressure. I would fold like a cheap beach chair.
Wait, speaking of, like, pop culture, we never talked about the girls going to the moon.
Oh, we did.
Why didn't we talk about that?
Well, Olivia Munn was like, this is insane. And I feel like the news at first was like, ooh, she's talking bad. But then everyone kind of got behind her and was like, this is insane. It feels like a Real Housewife girls trip. It's like a random combination of women who are successful. Is Bethany Frankel going?
Okay. Katy Perry will launch space with a historic all-female
Look, the
crew
things,
on Blue Origin rocket.
the things women will do to get away from their husbands.
Gayle King.
Gail, we need you on this earth. We need you here.
Here's the thing. I didn't know. Here's why I'm like so confused. I thought that like when we went to the moon, it was like, one, I would assume it costs like so much money to go to the moon.
Yeah, like think how much an Uber costs. Like an Uber across town.
Like when we were going to space, they were going up to space because they had to like check something out or like do a test or like do a thing. I didn't know they were just like going and being like, sup? Like, I feel like that's...
This is some rich people shit that just want to feel something. They just want to feel something. Like they've done everything on this earth and they're just like, is there more? But you'll never fill the empty hole in your heart. Continue.
When I was younger, the way that my mom was very strict with me, so I wasn't like allowed to do a lot of things. But now looking back, like I was allowed to do age appropriate things, and she used to get me so mad because she would always say like, if you do everything too soon, like you'll have nothing to look forward to and you'll get bored, and like you need to wait to do certain things.
So
like
that.
I mean, it would be very simple of like, she wouldn't let me sleep out like the night of prom. She's like, you're gonna have so many times where you sleep out, and boy was she right. I really made up for it. But like it was stuff like that. And like now as I'm in my 30s, like with like marriage and children and all that stuff, I'm like, oh, I still just have it to look forward to. Do you know what I mean? And like, I'm so happy I didn't do certain things before.
You're so happy you haven't gone to the moon yet?
Yeah. So what I'm saying is I still have time. I'm not going to blow my load all in my 30s.
I thought it was a bit, them all going to, like, is it for charity? Is it sponsored by something? Are they all individually paying? Like, I have so many questions.
Yeah, there's so many logistical questions.
Also, when they get there, are they like, is it a reality show? Are they going to be fighting with each other? Like, are they like, who gets which room in the spaceship?
I just have like, I've never had one, so I can't relate ever on any level. I don't have like an adrenaline seeking personality. So like if there's even like a 1% chance I'm dying doing something, I'm not doing it. And I mean like getting on a plane, getting in a car, like I mean like outside of the normal realm of life.
We are the same. We wake up, anxiety hits us, okay? I don't need to go on a roller coaster to feel scared. I feel scared just trying to function when I wake up in the morning. We need things to dull.
When I put my passcode into my phone, I feel a rush. I'm like, oh man, what are they saying today?
We need downers. We need to scroll TikTok, numb the cortisol levels. They're out through the roof. I want it filmed. I want to see what they're talking about. I want it live streamed. I want them to Big Brother this shit. That'll make it fun for us. I want it to be traders on the moon.
But you know, like what have we done that like we need content now with people on the moon? We've run out of content.
Get ready with me to go to the moon.
Like, what?
This is my TikTok dance for when you're on the moon. But it's also such an interesting group of people.
One of the quotes was like, this is the first time eyelash extensions will be in space. Just like, I'm like, wait, that's so something I would say, but like be kidding, but get roasted for it. Like,
also, do we feel bad for all the female astronauts who have like worked their asses off to become astronauts and then they're not getting talked about?
Well, those people that were like literally stuck in space for like 3 fucking months.
I feel like women have been to space. Why are we acting like it's a big deal? Do you remember when they packed 100 tampons for that girl who's going to space for like a week?
That was crazy. And like, I hate to say this, like, I'm not even going to say this, but like, what if something happened?
No, it's very scary.
Like I just can't. Oh my God, something happened to me on The Bachelorette that I just remembered. That's so funny. I'm in the middle of telling a story. I don't know what the story was, but I'm like into it. My hands are moving. They're going. Like I'm making point A, point B, point B, A. Like I have things happening. One of the girls stops me and she goes, I'm sorry, I just need to stop you while you're telling this story. Your fingers are so long. And Stephanie's like right next to me. She goes, oh yeah, everybody always says that to her. Like,
imagine I paid her to say that to you. I'm like, can you whenever she starts talking, can you bring up the size of her fingers?
I was like, oh yeah, like that's a thing. Then I didn't know if I should like put my hands down while I was telling the rest of the story.
You just can't stop thinking about your own fingers. I hate that.
I was like, you got two of it. Well, that.
But you also, your nails don't help. Your nails make them look even longer.
Yeah, they look like talons.
They're stunning.
I love them.
They're beautiful. It's
Thank you.
As a body positive girly.
Yeah.
I have a size 10 finger, so I can't relate to you.
Wait, the other thing pop culture that we didn't talk about that I wanted your opinion on is the Morgan Wallen walking off of the SNL set.
Get me to God's country.
Yes. Okay, so if you guys didn't hear, which I feel like everybody has already seen it, Morgan Wallen performed on SNL, and at the end when they roll the credits, usually all the actors like stay on the stage, they hug, they say good job, all the stuff. Morgan like immediately walks off like while the camera's still on the stage.
Right past the camera.
Like right into the camera. Then he tweets, "Get me back to God's country." And then it became like a whole trend, whatever.
And he's selling merch.
It was smart. In my first like seeing it, like I truly didn't think anything negative. I was like, oh, maybe he literally was like, oh, I'm done. Cause I was like, maybe he had anxiety and he was just like, oh, I finished it. I did it. It's over. Like, I don't know. I didn't know the camera was still going and he just walked off. But then tweeting that afterward,
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that's shady and messy. And so like, did something happen?
Yeah.
What do you think?
Well, I feel like some of the cast members chimed in on it too. Chimed in on it.
What did they say?
I think they kind of were like confused also. But I also think it was just like good press for everyone because everyone was talking about it.
Yeah.
Like it's become kind of like, because it's live, what's going to happen. Also like, I don't know. I feel like more SNL is such an honor to do, and like Morgan Wallen, you got to be a little grateful. Your ego's not your amigo.
No, your ego is truly not your amigo. I just like, I mean, I always say this, but like if like Tate McRae did that, they'd be all over her. Like the press would still be going on today on a Monday.
Yeah, they'd be like, is she hard to work with? Is she a diva? Is she gonna lose her sponsorships?
Yeah, like there's always so many TikTok videos of like, I went up to this influencer and she like didn't say hi back, and it's like, okay, well maybe you caught her at a random moment. Like there's never those about like men.
This is the thing with men. They'll get called out like he's a dick or like he's a fuckboy, and then it's kind of laughed off, and then he just continues doing what he's doing.
Yeah.
Where like, I mean, Ashley Simpson got completely canceled.
Yes.
When she made amazing music. Hello.
Well, I think she got canceled because she was lip syncing. Singing. Did I say? Is it I never know. Is it lip singing or lip syncing?
Lip syncing.
But I always want to say lip singing. But it's like, obviously you're singing with your lips. There was a wicked outbreak on my bachelorette this weekend.
I love you called it an outbreak. Paige sends me a video of the girls singing Wicked, and I was just like, I don't know. Your enemies are out to get you this weekend. I don't know what to tell you.
No, I literally sat there. At one point, Stephanie goes, you just quivered and winced in your chair. Like, you're so embarrassed for us. And I was like, I'm not embarrassed for you guys. Like, if you love it, if you like it, I love it. But I could never.
I'm jealous. I, first of all, love Wicked. I would have broken into song with them. But I'm jealous of girls who get joy from breaking into song together and, like, authentically lean in, like, with harmonies and shit. Like, girls used to do that on the bus and stuff. And I was like, I wish I could do that, but I can't. I'm too insecure.
I'm too insecure. I don't have the confidence to just start ever singing or dancing. I have so many other qualities that I'm so grateful for and blessed with. Rhythm and holding a note, not one of them.
Also, let's be honest though, rhythm is when
it's subjective.
I was gonna say
art is subjective.
I think art is subjective.
Is.
And once my therapist told me to dance off rhythm because it helps you like find awareness within your body, and I was like, so just dance. That's what I do. Look, I want to be a better person and I want to be healthier, but I don't always know how. And that's when I discovered Symbiotica. Their daily supplements are incredible. I don't always like taking pills, so I love slurping down with my smoothies or just right straight into my mouth. They fit easily with my daily routine, mostly because it tastes so good. I'm obsessed with their liquid colostrum. It's vanilla sea salt, and it supports hair, skin, nails, healthy immune system, gut lining. They also have Irish sea moss, which fuels cellular energy to support healthy aging, and they have lemon vanilla. I really love vanilla. I always lean towards it. And you guys know I love vitamin C, which they have in the citrus vanilla that helps with antioxidants, immunity. It really helps me not get sick, especially when I'm traveling a lot. So go to symbiotica.com/giggly squad for 20% off plus free shipping. That's CYMBIOTIKA.com/giggly squad for 20% off plus free shipping.
If you're looking for outfits this summer, then look no further than Nordstrom. Nordstrom is having a sale on all new arrivals, all their new clothes, shoes, accessories, beauty, home, and more. The anniversary sale runs from July 12th through August 3rd. Prices go up August 4th. You can stock up and save on great deals under $100. They have so many brands like Veronica Beard, Vince, All Saints, Steve Madden, Charlotte Tilbury. And Nordstrom makes it so easy to shop the anniversary sale. With free styling help and free shipping and returns, you can order online, pick up, or head into the store. So make sure you check out all the fun anniversary events happening at Nordstrom. In-store promotions, jewelry trunk shows, and daily beauty events throughout the sale. Shop now at Nordstrom. If you're looking to reinvent your living room, your bedroom, or just change it up, Cozy makes furnishing your home easy. Their furniture is modern, comfortable, and practical. Open up new home possibilities with modular furniture. Refreshing your living space doesn't always mean having to go all in. You should have your home your way. You can add, you can take away, you can just rearrange. From shopping to assembly, everything is easy. Cozy makes it easy to relax with washable and interchangeable covers. Cleanup is simple and stress-free. Transform your living space today with Cozy. Visit cozy.com, COZEY, the home of possibilities made easy.
Hot take. Is April Fool's chuggy?
I feel like there weren't. Yeah.
I feel like April Fool's is over. Like,
It's
I feel
over.
like because all the brands like took over it, and it's like, or people took it way too far, like being like, I'm pregnant, and then being like, April Fool's, and people are like, what? That's not funny.
I actually didn't really see one April Fool's joke. I love that when we announced we were going to be on Jimmy Fallon, people were like,
We announced Jimmy Fallon, and some haters were like, yeah, April Fool's, these girls would never be on Jimmy Fallon. They fucking suck. But no, yeah, it wasn't April Fool's. We forgot that it was April Fool's. One more thing about space.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know Pluto got demoted?
Yeah, I knew that. That was a while ago.
Yeah, but like, how did they tell Pluto? Like, do you ever think about that? Like, who called Pluto and was like,
Are you more interested in what's in space or what's underwater?
are you high right now?
No, but like being at the ocean this weekend, like a lot of girls were like, I like don't fuck with the ocean. Like I'm not going out there.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that's interesting. I don't like fear the ocean, but I'm not like, there's a certain point where I'm like, yeah, I'm not going further than this. That's crazy.
I just saw a funny Justin Bieber video with actually Jimmy Fallon, where Jimmy Fallon was like, what's your biggest fear? And Justin Bieber was like, sharks. And Jimmy Fallon was like, when would you run into a shark? And Justin Bieber goes, when I'm in the ocean. I'm interested in space because like galaxies, like that's crazy. And like the fact that there's other earths and worlds, not earths, who knows, they're just like it's infinite, like that's crazy. And I like thinking about that because it reminds me that my life doesn't matter and I don't have to be stressed about anything because no one cares and we're just a blip in the world and in the galaxy.
See, I'm more interested in underwater.
See, I think underwater is none of my business. Like, let them live, let them do their thing.
The only thing I don't get is like the underwater is actually on Earth. Like we live with it every day. And the fact that like the majority of it is not researched or like explored, I think is scary. It's scarier
Very
to me than space because space is like, it's not here. Like we don't.
My toxic trait is I feel like I could talk it out with an alien. Like I'd be like, look, we're both trying to survive.
Yeah.
We're both trying to figure it out. I don't know what's going on. You don't know what's going on. Chill out. You can't do that with a fish.
I'm going to tell you something. I use ChatGPT all the time.
You love
I love it.
It's
Chat.
your new best friend.
No, it's my best friend. I'm like,
Yeah.
let me just ask my chat. Like,
Yeah.
she'll literally know. And I started saying thank you to it. Like after it would give me information.
You're like wanted to like you.
Because I'm like, okay, if aliens ever come and they're like, okay, well, at least she was like really polite. I'm always like, thank you so much. Like, that was actually super helpful. Like, when I was getting my UTI, I was like just Googling I was just asking chat all these things. And I'm like, do you think I have like something wrong with my kidneys? I don't feel like my back hurts.
Well, people are now using ChatGPT as therapy and just like asking it therapy questions.
I mean,
at least you know you're not going to be judged.
Kind of smart. I mean, I love it. I'm always asking questions.
And you know what? That shows a sign of intelligence. People who ask questions. That's what I heard. I question it.
Wait, I saw this TikTok that really changed the course of my life because I can still remember it days later. And it was saying how like our society hasn't like really caught up with like how we live. Like really in the year 2025, men need marriage more than women, but like no one will admit that yet. Like we're just like the times haven't caught up with it. Because women truly needed men for like financial stability, but like because we don't need that anymore, men benefit from us more because we're like more organized, more like nurturing, like we help them make decisions, whatever.
And we're making money too.
Right. But it was more a focus on like in this day and age, women are thinking about having children in a more like logical way.
Yeah.
And also times like haven't caught up, and that women like questioning motherhood
is a sign of intelligence.
Is a sign of intelligence.
I saw that TikTok. We're on the same algorithm.
Well, a sign of intelligence because it's the only thing in life that is irreversible.
Yes.
Like once you have a baby, that's it. You're a mother. You had a baby.
They basically said if you question motherhood, you're sane and you're normal because back then you couldn't question it. So if you find yourself in this day and age being like a little nervous about motherhood, it's normal because it's fucking scary. Like,
right. And it was saying how like you truly do mourn the person you were before.
Yeah. That's why like I have been at a lot of my comedy shows asking people if I should become a mother, and I do crowd work about it because I feel like it's not talked about. I think moms get a lot of people think motherhood is like really negative because it's so easy for moms to like bond over complaining. It's like, think about anything you do. You're not like going around talking about the positives. Like you like making jokes.
You're venting.
You're venting about the negatives. So then it looks like motherhood is like so negative when it's not. And then people who don't have kids like to lean in to the positivity of it because there's so much negativity towards that maybe. So it's just like a lot of weird.
Well, did you see the Chappell Roan thing?
Oh yeah, people are mad.
So Chappell Roan said on a podcast, like anything I've heard about motherhood from my friends at 27 years old is that like it's the worst. And people were livid. In her defense, like she was talking about like her personal friends. She wasn't like saying like every woman I've ever met who had a baby, but all these women started posting like videos with their child being like, I love motherhood. And it was basically like, I'm not saying it's not good. Like obviously it has good parts too. And also people having kids in like their late 20s. I'm sure it's so much harder.
I feel like Chappell's not going to go on a podcast for a while. I feel like every time she speaks, something gets in the news.
Yeah, people are like, get mad.
She likes to just like talk like she's normal, but you can't when you're that level of fame because everything you say will get taken and judged. Because I guess, everyone's listening to what you're saying. It's scary. It's scary. But she is a damn good singer.
Yes, she is.
I watched the first season of White Lotus. I caved. I finally did it.
What'd you think? The first season is probably like, no, people love the first season. My favorite season is second season.
Okay, I'm going to start that.
It's good. It's in Italy.
So I'm currently trying to avoid any spoilers about the third season.
Oh, well, then you can't go on TikTok.
Nope, I'm not online right now. It's been quite peaceful.
It's funny that, like, because of TikTok, right when the show was over and I went on TikTok, like, it was already, like, things about the last episode. Like, there's no wait time at all. Spoiler alert.
Spoiler. But the good thing is things move so fast. In, like, 3 days, it'll be out of the news cycle. What's the deal with Mike White? Wasn't he an actor?
No, he was he was on Survivor.
Wait, I don't know the lore. Wait, what is the lore behind Mike White? I'm fascinated.
He was on Survivor and people loved him. Like he was a
Okay.
great
I recognize his
cast.
face.
And then he just went on to like write this amazing show.
I love when you can't put people in boxes, and I love people
No.
who went on reality TV and then do other great things.
I love a pivot. Bitch.
I love Cardi B.
Yes.
We love a pivot. But also, if I see another thing about Amy Lou Wood's teeth, I'm gonna lose it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna let the girl have her teeth.
Yeah, she's so British.
Why is this the most interesting thing on the news right now? Is the fact that her teeth aren't, that one girl doesn't have veneers. Why don't we talk about all the people with veneers that shouldn't?
You know what people aren't talking about is how the cast as a whole was like, it was really hard to come back to like normal life because they lived there for like however long it took to film, and like they almost like started to go a little crazy. Like they couldn't differentiate. Like one of the actors was saying like we'd be sitting at dinner and I'd be like, wait, am I myself or my character? Because like they were there.
Because they're also on vacation.
Yeah.
Kind of. I mean, they're working.
Isn't that such a mind fuck?
Wait, that's crazy. I love that they got to go to like a beautiful place and film, and it wasn't like.
Yeah, and they were saying like you get so dehydrated there that like you have one drink and you're drunk. Like you have to drink so much water there.
Sounds like the moon.
I wonder what it's like on the moon.
What's
in
the
terms
White
of
Lotus?
hydration.
I said Lotus. What's the White Lotus on the moon episode gonna look like?
I'm in my white luteus phase.
Your luteal
Luteal
phase.
phase.
I also watched The Last Showgirl.
You did with Pamela Anderson. It's
Yes.
always coming up on my Prime, and I never click it. Was it good?
Aesthetically, it was beautiful. She was amazing. Story-wise, if I had to explain it without giving away any spoilers, spoiler alert. It's just about her being the last showgirl. It's kind of it.
Thank you for that, Hannah. Truly insightful.
She's just like, this is me as the last showgirl, and then you watch her be the last showgirl.
Okay, cool. So you feel like you could skip?
You just have to kind of read the title and you get it.
Mm-hmm.
I like Jamie Lee Curtis in it. There's nothing happens, but she's the last showgirl.
Awesome. I'm happy for her. There has to be someone to wrap it up.
What are you watching?
I watched the season finale of 1923 with my fake boyfriend. I'm like obsessed with him. That's Brandon Skalner's in that. Oh. And then I'm watching Righteous Gemstones, and then I'm watching The Pit, and now White Lotus is over, so like I'm down a show.
Yeah, you're down.
Yeah, I'm down.
I
I'm
love
down
how you
bad.
have a full roster.
Oh yeah, I have my shows.
You have a show roster.
Yeah.
Is The Pit still good? People really like it.
Yeah, I'm like over it now.
Compared to Grey's Anatomy, what do you like better?
You can't hold a candle to Grey's Anatomy.
Well, Meredith Grey, is that her name?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
She has a show out.
Yeah, but it's one of those shows about that.
Support women in the arts right now.
No, I'm supporting. I support her. I think she's great. She speaks a lot of truths for women. But the show is about that Natalia Grace, and that freaks me out. That whole story. I can't really watch another show about it.
Oh, I didn't realize that. It's a scripted drama on...
Yeah, about like them adopting a girl and them like figuring out she's lying, and like she tries to kill them. And like, it's just, I can't do it. I'm not in the right mindset.
But the Natalia Grace lore was she trying to kill them? Was she crazy? Or did they realize she was a little difficult and they tried to make it like she was crazy to get rid of her?
It's just one of those cases where it's like, it's not my problem, and I really can't die. Like it's too eerie for me. I need to stay away from that energy.
It's above your pay grade.
It truly is. I really wish it would stop coming across my desk.
Wait, did you get your pimple injected?
Okay, when I was really complaining about my skin, and my hormones were obviously all over the place because I wasn't getting my period, which I still haven't, but whatever. I was like trying to ride out my cystic pimples, and I always forget when I get a cystic pimple that you can literally just go to the dermatologist and get them injected.
Wait, you were letting nature take its course.
I was trying to let nature take its course, and also I was like, I can cure this. I'll be fine. And right when I called the dermatologist, she was like, why didn't you call me like the day you felt it coming on? Like just come in and get it injected. And I feel like I need to remind the girls also, you can go into your dermatologist and the nurse will just inject your cystic pimples with like a saline solution, and it's literally gone in 24 hours.
I feel like once your pimple feels like it's like paying rent, like once it starts getting a head on top of a head, like once there's a family.
I mean, I had it for 2 weeks. I was like, please.
There was like it started getting a root like in you. Get that shit.
I couldn't.
You love that. The girls love, the girly, especially the influencers, love posting their acne online more than anything.
It's just it's such a refreshing thing to see. Because there are so many days where because you can't relate to this because you never break out and you always have good skin.
Oh my God, thank you. I've been waiting for you to say that the whole podcast.
No, I've literally, in the almost 10 years that we've been friends, I think I've seen you have a pimple, I'm not kidding, twice.
But you know what? It's very dry and oily, but that's for another time.
It's for another day.
It's for another day. But yeah, the girls, they like to post their pimples a la Alex Earl. I saw you post it. I commented brave on yours. Is it kind of... I literally commented brave. Is it because like sometimes it's exhausting to be hot all the time and you just want people to know that like you're a real one?
No, sometimes I'll have so many posts of like retouched professional photos.
Yeah.
And I always think like, oh, there's a bunch of like 17-year-old girls that follow me and I like want them to see my skin.
Yeah, not the 30-year-olds though.
Well, yeah, them too, but like they already know.
The millennials
like
have
they
enough issues.
No, yeah, I am not going to add something else to their plate. I mean, come on, how much can they handle?
Oh, God. Anywho, we're going on Fallon this week.
Yes, we have a lot of press this week.
We're doing press for the book. You're doing your outfits tonight?
Yeah, I have a fitting tonight.
Okay, I have some of my stuff. I'm excited to post photos, see what the gigglers think of the fits. And we're just so excited that the book's so close to being out. But if you pre-order right now, you're basically going to get it when it comes out, I feel like.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know the rules. I might have made that up.
No, I feel like 2-day shipping is a real thing.
Hell yeah. And I'm going to be in California this weekend. If you live near San Francisco or LA, I am at casinos there. Being crazy at the casinos. And yeah, we love you guys. Thank you so much for giggling with us.
See ya.
Bye.
I use Uber Eats for everything, and of course I'm ordering food all the time, but I don't just order food on Uber Eats. I order everything. I order from the pharmacy. I order hair care items. I order alcohol. Whatever I need, I'm ordering it on Uber Eats. Also, whenever I go to a hotel, I always seem to forget something from home. So I'm ordering hairspray. I'm ordering bobby pins. I just can't live without Uber Eats. You can get grocery, alcohol, and everyday essentials in addition to restaurants and food you love, of course. So in other words, get almost anything with Uber Eats. Order now. For alcohol, you must be legal drinking age, so please enjoy responsibly. Product availability varies by region. See app for details.